Hello and welcome to the very first Cobblemon Draft League. This league will be staying loyal to the Cobblemon meta, meaning there are no legendaries, no generational gimmicks, and Pokemon are only allowed to use their level up moveset in battle. Since this league doesn't assign point costs to Pokemon, unlike almost every other league, we decided to allow only one OU ranked Pokemon in the Cobblemon OU format. Here are the 10 picks for my team, the Savannah Slackoffs. Starting off with the OU pick, I have Chandelure. While its moves and abilities aren't too special, the main attraction of this Pokemon is its typing, stats, and overall flexibility. Fire Ghost is a great typing into a good amount of my opponent's lineups. It also has the highest special attack stat in the entire meta. It can be a Trick Room attacker with minimum speed, have great burst damage with Spectre Life Orb, and one last strategy that will become obvious with my second pick, Masquerain. Even with bad typing and below average stats, this Pokemon is the key component to my strategy. Masquerain gets a move that's exclusive to only a few select Pokemon in this meta, called Sticky Web. This allows pretty much my entire team to ignore their less than optimal speed stats and allows the non-popular picks to seem much more threatening. Even with webs in my arsenal, I need a backup speedster that can hit decently hard outside of webs, so that's why my third pick is Starmie. Like I mentioned, Starmie is quite speedy and hits quite well. It can also act as a somewhat bulky rapid spinner for when my opponent threatens my team with hazards. And speaking of hazards, my fourth pick is going to be Gigalith. Depending on the situation, it can run Sturdy to guarantee rocks and then use Custap Air Explosion to get surprise damage before death, or run an extremely bulky set with physical defense investment along with Sandstream boosting its special defense stat by 1.5 times. Common counterplay to webs often involves heavy-duty boots. In order to take care of that, I drafted my fifth pick, Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd is one of the few UU Pokemon with an offensive stat over 100 with access to knockoff. Its main weakness is its poor speed, which hinders its overwhelming 135 base attack stat, but Webs allows it to blow up Pokemon with their speed lowered via huge physical damage. Hazard removal is another form of counterplay to Sticky Web. I have Chandelure as a rapid spin blocker because of its normal immunity, but with Goldango Band there's no way to prevent defog. The next best thing that I can do is provide counterplay to the counterplay. Enter my sixth pick, Milotic. Milotic's main purpose is a defog punisher thanks to its ability Competitive, which grants a +2 special attack boost when one of its stats gets lowered. Defog happens to have the side effect of lowering the target's evasion, which means Milotic can quickly become a sweeper if positioned correctly. So far I have 3 electric weaknesses with no counters whatsoever. This issue was fixed with my 7th pick, Torterra. Torterra is of course mainly an electric immunity, but it has some flexibility for some secondary functions. It has a great moveset allowing it to be bulky with moves like Curse, Leech Seed, and Synthesis, but it can also act as an offensive monster with high power stab and headlong rush and wood hammer. My 8th pick is going to be Armarouge. Nothing too complicated about it, just a simple web special damage dealer with Flamethrower, Expanding Force, and Psyshock for dealing with special walls. It can also provide some support with Will-O-Wisp. Also not super complicated is my 9th pick, Tinkaton. Literally just a physical damage dealer. It has knockoff for more heavy-duty boots counterplay, and Gigaton Hammer plus Play Rough for stab. I already have Starmie as a speedy guy. However, to be safe, my final pick for the Cobblemon Draft League is Aerodactyl. Pretty much just a fast physical sweeper, not too much else going on. Good stab with Stone Edge and good coverage with Crunch and Iron Head. And that's my team for the Cobblemon Draft League. I'm super excited for this league due to some of the wonky Pokemon me and my opponents have picked up. I will be trying my best to upload my battles weekly, but I can't guarantee I'll be consistent. Be on the lookout for the first battle coming soon.